we'll gather around, feel the love come down. Blue elephant is strong. Together.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So it is that time of the month again, time for the resin molds box. This is December's edition, so this is what you have to look forward to if you have subscribed to their monthly subscription service. Otherwise, if there's any molds that you like here, I will attempt to get them linked below for you. We're going to have an issue with that, but I'll talk about that later on. Okay, first things first, you always get this lovely little pamphlet that tells you exactly what molds are in there, what the mold volume is, how much it holds in ounces and in milliliters, which is always really nice. They also give you some different ideas on how to do it. So the first thing in this box is these adorable 3-piece set. It is 3 little Christmas gonks. One is holding a Christmas tree, one is holding a snowflake, and then you just have this guy that is nothing but a bunch of hair looking like Cousin It with a gnome hat on. Absolutely adorable. Like, I am so excited about them. This one here, oh my gosh. This is called the Frosted Flurry Lidded Stash Jar. And I'm super excited about doing this. I have some plans for this. It's going to take me a little bit to do what I want to do with it, but you'll be seeing that real soon. Next up is the Merry and Bright Christmas Tree Ornament Set. Now, then we have the Heavenly Wings Trinket Dish Set. Now, when you get the box, sometimes if you buy the mold separately, it comes with a couple additional pieces. These you get whatever it is that they send you. So just know that you may be seeing like one piece of a 2 or 3 piece set at times, depending on what it is. All right, so this one is a some kind of locking Christmas ornament. I'm kind of interested in figuring out how that works out. And then you get a few little miniature resin pieces, which are absolutely adorable. They give you some twine, and I also got an extra mold this time. Now, this is not included in the December box, but this is something that's on their website. It is a little fireplace chimney type mold that I thought was absolutely adorable, and I contacted them well before the boxes were sent out and asked if it was going to be included. She said no, it's not. It is available for an additional purchase, but it is not coming in the set, but she did send it to me for free. So today we are going to be doing the chimney, and we're also doing this little planter set. Now, for the Santa planter bag deal, we are using Rolio's Scarlet pigment paste. And then for the chimney, because I wanted a deeper, darker red, we're going to go with Eye Candy Satori White for the snow cap on the chimney top. And then there's Senshi Red mica powder for the actual bricks itself. Okay, so I have already got my resin mixed up. I mixed up, I think it was like 16 ounces of resin because I wasn't sure how much it was going to take in total. Yes, I have what it would take for the Santa, but not for the chimney. So I just guesstimated about how much is going on. Now, I did put about probably 2.5-ish ounces into a separate cup for my white pigment paste, and we're just going to mix that up real quick. And then what I'm going to do is, where I want this completely opaque, I did decide that I wanted a little bit of sparkle in there, so I am going to add some just extra fine iridescent white glitter to it. Not so much to see the glitter itself, like as glitter, but to kind of get that sparkle that you would get if the snow, like the sun was glistening on the snow. Does that make sense? So no, I didn't want a mica and the shimmer from a mica, which probably could have worked. I wanted more of a, I don't necessarily want to say a controlled sparkle, but kind of, sort of. I don't know if that makes sense, but I wanted it kind of like individual pieces of sparkle as opposed to the shimmer that you get from using a mica powder. Okay, so I did spray it with alcohol. There's a lot of ups and downs and all of the things with this mold. And then I went along with my scribe just to kind of move any bubbles that may be stuck in all of those 90-degree angles. And then hit it with my heat gun to pop any bubbles. Fill this up. And then I am going to set this on my Resiners, curing like the bottom part of it, and wait for these other two pieces. I'm not sure if they will fit or not because of the way, like, you can get bigger molds in the new Resiners curing machine, but it all depends on how tall they are to where the piece comes down that has the UV light and the heating mechanism in it. So depending on how tall and how big they are and where that piece falls, you can get some taller molds in if they're small enough to fit like on the corners or around the sides. But all in all, I wasn't able to fit those ones in there, but it's fine. It's not a huge deal. I wasn't really able to work on it until the next day anyway, but I was able to cure the snow cap and then a few other pieces that I've got going on for something else in it. So it's fine. It's fine. Okay. So I did about 5-ish, 6, I think, ounces of the resin, put it into this cup, mixed in some of that Senshi red mica powder, which is absolutely just a gorgeous, gorgeous, deep, velvety red. Like, I absolutely love it. I think it's going to be the perfect color for these bricks, like just that deep, rich color. And I sprayed it with alcohol. Now, there is a lot going on the sides. You have a bow and you have some bells on one side, plus you have all of the indentations for the bricks in there as well. So you do, and then you've also got on top of that, you have like the little chimney part that comes out a little bit. So you do want to make sure that you work those bubbles and work in all of those areas where bubbles can get trapped. Now, that being said, hindsight, I probably should have put this through my bubble remover. I did not. So it is what it is. I mean, either way, those type of molds where you've got a lot of like areas where the mold stops and when the bubbles kind of raise to the top, they don't have anywhere to go. So if there is anything in there, you're going to get bubbles along the bottom. It's just kind of how it is, which is why I should have used my bubble remover machine, but I didn't. So there's that. But it'll be fine. I didn't have quite enough in there, so all I did was I left a little bit that had a little bit of the color in there, added just a tiny bit more clear resin, and then just mixed that color into there. It may not have been completely opaque, but it's fine. It's going to have the color to it, and it wasn't enough that it's going to, I don't feel it's going to make a huge difference as far as if you can see through it or not. Makes sense? All right, so scraping out the rest of the resin that I have just into a smaller cup because it's easier to deal with than these big, massive cups. And then we are going in with that eye candy scarlet red pigment paste. Now, as far as reds go, this is probably the truest red that I've found, whether it be mica powder or pigment paste, because they do have the scarlet in both mica and pigment paste. So depending on if you're looking for that mica shimmer or if you're looking for that flat red, this is the way to go. Best true red color that I have found to date. So, all right. Let's talk, as I mix and fill this, let's talk about the links to the items. Now, I was able to link the monthly subscription box if that is something that you are interested in. I was also able to link the chimney fireplace deal. The rest of the molds, I was not able to link them individually yet. My theory is, well, it's one of two things because I can't seem to find any of the molds that they sell individually. It keeps popping up an error. So either there's something going on with their website right now, or it is still early because they haven't mailed out the December boxes yet, to my knowledge, to like the general public. So it may be too early for me to link them. I'm not sure. I did email Ella and I'm waiting for a response. So as soon as I can get the links for them, you can't even search it by name. I tried and nothing is popping up. So aside from that chimney one or the monthly service, you can't even go in there and find them on your own. It's just something going on. But I did email her. I'm just waiting for a response back. As soon as I get that and I'm able to link those molds, I will have them linked, and I will, if I remember, put a post up in the community thing, just letting you guys know that you are able to get them if you so choose. Okay, so this is the next day. Time to demold these pieces. Now, there is so much you can do for this. I love the way that this lid is. So you can use it as, whatever, really. It's a cute little box. Now, hindsight, I think when I got this mold, it came with a little styrofoam piece on the inside of it. And I'm probably pretty sure I've never actually had one like that before, but I'm pretty sure that I should have left that in as it was curing, because you can see on the inside, though I don't know if it was the weight of the resin or if it could have been potentially how I moved it, how I grabbed it and moved it into my curing area, that it kind of bowed in. So that would help it to keep form. I'm just not sure if it would be an issue pulling that out once it is cured and being able to get that out, because obviously you're not going to be able to demold it while it's still in there. Now, that all being said, because of the stability of the mold and all of the little silicone things that are going around it and stuff, it was a little bit on the trickier side to get it to roll in. I mean, it's definitely doable. It just took a little bit longer than other molds. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I fell in love with it as soon as I seen it, and I just had to have it. And I'm so, so glad I asked and she sent it to me. So thank you so, so much, Ella, for this. It is so beautiful. There is so much that you could do with this. Right now, I'm just going to go through and I'm going to highlight all of the areas and detail it out. Now, I started with this paint pen, but it's a hideous gold and I didn't like it. So we switched over to actual acrylic paints and the really real like deco color gold paint pen that is like an actual nice gold that looks like, your liquid gold, whatever. But as I kind of detail this out, there is so much that you could do with it. You could put a cute little scene at the top of the little lid if you wanted to. Add some like fake snow that's actually like the mylar flakes, or whatever that they use for fake snow. You can add that to the top just to make it look a little bit more interesting, a little bit more just whatever. Add some other things going on. I mean, I realized that a snowman probably wouldn't be chilling on top of a chimney, but you could do whatever you wanted to do and make it super, super cute, like cuter than what it is, and go outside of the box. Maybe add glitter on the outside of it once it has actually dried, or just do it all in glitter to begin with, all depending on what you want. Same thing with that little planner. Absolutely gorgeous mold. I think it's super cute. Now, I do want to let you know that as far as that one in particular goes, to me, and I could be mistaken, I feel like it looks like the original piece that was molded from was probably a 3D print job, because of the texture and the lines that are going through it. That's what it looks like. I could be 100% wrong. It's just what I see when I look at it. So it is textured, as far as like those little lines that you would see in a 3D print mold. But that aside, super, super cute. There's a lot you could do with it. You could put it in and use your eco casting powders for it as well. And I think it would turn out absolutely gorgeous, just in paint it, whatever. I think it would look cute as, say, I mean, it is on the smaller side, right? So it's only a couple of inches, but I think it would look cute for like some mini candy canes, or the little chocolate spoons or something like that, like at a hot chocolate bar, to kind of hold those in place. I think would be absolutely adorable. Or some of those little round peppermint candies that you always see at Christmas time, the red and white ones. Something like that I think would be super, super cute if you wanted to use it as something other than a planner. Anyway, I'm going to bounce off as I finish doing this, and then I will be back when we are ready to wrap things up.
Snowflakes drift where dreams ignite. Twinkling stars in the velvet night. A season wrapped in silver glow, but it's your love that steals the show. Oh, blue elephant crew, you light my way through frosty nights and snowy days. With every cheer and every view, my heart beats stronger thanks to you. Mugs of cocoa warm in hand, footprints traced in sugar sand. The gift I cherish most of all is your belief when I might fall. You're my lantern in the dark, a blazing fire, a tiny spark. Oh, blue elephant crew, you light my way through frosty nights and snowy days. With every cheer and every view, my heart beats stronger thanks to you. If I could wrap the stars tonight and place them under your trees light, I'd give you all the joy you've sent, every moment, every cent. Elephant crew, you light my way through frosty nights and snowy days. With every cheer and every view, my heart beats stronger thanks to you.
Snow was falling, lights were glowing bright. Kids in sweaters running through the night. Gingerbread and laughter at the door, wishing we could live it once more. Carols singing, twinkling trees so high. Stockings hung where dreams could touch the sky. Candy canes in windows frosted white, holding on to magic tight. Christmas past, oh take me there, to a time with no compare. Every heart was alive and free in those warm, sweet memories. Open gifts at break of dawn, all the worries come undone. Simple joys and winter's charm, wrapped inside a loved one's arms. Family gathered round the fire, tales alive within the pile. Mittens drying near the heat, little moments so complete. Christmas past, oh take me there, to a time with no compare. Every heart was light and free in those warm, sweet memories. But winter's charm, wrapped inside a loved one's arms. Lrisy. Time for family gatherings around the tree. Bobby and Sue, as good as can be. Milk and cookies near the pine, waiting for Santa in a festive line. Chatter and laughter fills the air, stockings hung with tender care. Lights are twinkling pure and bright, Santa's sleigh in the frosty night. Ho, 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 we sing with cheer, Santa's coming, we know he's near. Under the tree, the gifts will lie, it's a magical night, no need to deny. Bobby whispers in a quiet tone, Sue's excitement surely shown. Mom and Dad with smiles so wide, in this moment no one can hide. Reindeer hooves on the rooftop high, Rudolph's nose is lighting the sky. Magic sparkles all around, Santa's joy in his jolly sound. Ho, 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 we sing with cheer, Santa's coming, we know he's near. Under the tree, the gifts will lie, it's a magical night, no need to deny. No need to deny. Whoa, oh. Reindeer hooves on the rooftop high, Rudolph's nose is lighting the sky. Magic sparkles all around, Santa's joy in his jolly sound. Ho, 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 we sing with cheer, Santa's coming, we know he's near. Under the tree, the gifts will lie, it's a magical night, no need to deny. No need to deny. No need to deny. Oh! Reindeer hooves on the rooftop high, Rudolph's nose is light in the sky. Magic sparkles all around, Santa's joy in his jolly sound. Woo-hoo. Beautiful poinsettias line the table, Mom and Grandma cooking tales of fable, children playing games of holiday cheer. Laughter echoes, love is near. Dad tells stories of a Christmas past, time that flies, the memories last. Fireplace crackles, warm embrace, smiles lighting up every face. Holiday magic fills the air, love and laughter everywhere. Family gathered, hearts so bright, shining like the stars tonight. Cocoa cups and mistletoe, silent nights where joy will flow. Candles flicker all aglow, happiness in every show. Presents wrapped in sparkly paper, anticipation grows, no hater. Grandpa's jokes and Dad's encore, everyone wanted just one more. Holiday magic fills the air, love and laughter everywhere. Family gathered, hearts so bright, shining like the stars tonight.
Okay, I am back. Just finishing up the last few touches on this, and then we are done. I do want to take the time to say that I will be having a giveaway coming up soon. Not telling you when. I will not be announcing it in the title or anything like that. I watched Renee from Heart Creations by Renee. She did something and I like what she's doing. She's not announcing when she's doing a giveaway. She's not telling you at the beginning when it is. To see those people who are actually truly here for my content and who actually watch all the way through the video and aren't just coming in and, coming in just because there's a giveaway and whatever. So I want to make sure that those of you who actually support me, who actually watch my videos, who actually do all of the things every week, 3 times a week, are the ones that are getting awarded or rewarded for their support to me and my channel, because without you guys, none of this would be possible. I wouldn't be doing this. So I'm going to take a chapter out of her book, and that's what I'm going to do, but just letting you know that there is going to be one coming up in the very near future. So make sure that you are subscribed to my channel and you have all notifications on so that you know every time that I upload. Anyway, that's a wrap on this one, guys. Like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. I will see you on Saturday in the next one. Love ya. Bye.
Blue elephant is strong. Together we belong. In every comment right, you lift me to new heights. Your support, it's clear, gives me reason to cheer. Blue elephant crew, this one's all for you. You make dreams come true with everything you do. Each subscriber's heart playing a vital part. Videos we share, showing how much we care. Likes and shares, they grow. You make the channel glow.